Start the recording for YouTube. All right. After all this time, we are making our way back to Arena Maze of Death. I am so afraid because only other one other person has gotten all the achievements in this game. So let's do it, man. Let's do it. Sega. Hey, Kate, thank you for sharing the live. I really appreciate it. So first, hey, Kelly, welcome in. Happy Tuesday to you. Look at this guy. He's so cool. All right. Oh, my controller is off, so I should probably turn that on before I get started. Options. What about this game do you think is most difficult? So the most difficult thing about this game is it's an isometric shooter and you don't get health back unless you find like pickups. You're on your own now. Find the blue security key, the blue security exit in this warehouse. Good luck. All right, let me remember the controls. Okay. Isometric shooter, yep. Popeyes has always smelled fish. Sold fish. It's just not a... It's not... it just hasn't been a highlight on their menu. Oh. Hello? Saw an ad. Yeah, they're trying to push their fish stuff because it's I guess to just promote their stuff. Popeyes gives me great right now. Sure. Oh yeah, lint. There we go. I was trying to find the words to come to mind, but it just wasn't coming to mind. Yeah, for lint. I heard Popeye's fish sandwich is actually pretty good. I had a fish fillet the other day for the first time in forever, and it was actually pretty damn good. I know we like to, you guys have Amigos on the East Coast? We do not. What kind of sandwich is that? I mean, what kind of place is that? Amigos. I mean, I can guess what it is, but now I'm curious. Oh, that's the knife. That's why I keep pausing. Tex-Mex, and they have a fantastic crab rangoon egg roll for Lent. Ooh, crab rangoon egg roll. That sounds delicious. You mean a crab rangoon? Oh, I forgot he respawns. I don't want to stay here. Okay. Can I shoot it? Oh, I gotta shoot. I gotta turn this off. I remember. Once you have your achievement, do you have to reset the game to do your next one? No, you can just keep going. Unless like you have to like it tells you to reset the game, you can just keep going. Hey, don't disrespect the holy sandwich known as the fish fillet. What she order? Fish fillet. It's still good. And I will go to the grave like that. Talking about you want all this in the fish fillet. What are you doing? Want to fart on me? I remember when I was playing this and I remember how much they said this game was total and pure ass. I don't think it's ass. Like, it's a genuine, like, it's a decent game. But man, is it hard. Apparently there's a 1-up on this level that I want to find. Ow. Ow. And it's just repetitive. Like, everyone respawns, like, at a drop of a hat. Can you climb the boxes? No. Some people, this is the Knuckles levels in Sonic 1 and 2 are ass. I like the Knuckles levels. Plus, you get the best music in those levels. Oh, am I out of ammo? Ooh, a gun. Oh, I'm trapped. Or someone thought the Pumpkin Hill song sucked. Well, they have horrible taste in music. The Pumpkin Hill theme is amazing. All right, I have 5 lives. Let me check to see where this extra life is that I'm missing. Do 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 do. The music is good. Mm-hmm. Is Sonic in this game enough for everyone? Yeah. What game is even for everyone? Mario. I guess the Mario games are like for everyone. Hey, Kelly, thank you for the llama greetings. Sorry, I'm looking for... This is not, it doesn't have one. There's an achievement for getting a 1-up on this level, but I have no idea how to get it. So, whatever. I'll figure out that later. I had to see what the one looked like. Hilarious, 12 out of 10, not disappointed. And that's the motivation for it. But I hate to see someone who like genuinely hates a Mario game without it being like a Sega bias or something. That's real sad. Because no matter what you can say about Mario games, they're genuinely fun. I don't know this one. This is a Game Gear game. This is a Game Gear game that was requested of me. I'm completely unaware of it too, Pain. I think that's for the 2K likes. Oh, there's a 1-up. Let's go. I guess you gotta go back to the beginning. Okay. That's good to know. All right, excuse me. Nailed it successfully. All right, let's get out of here. Don't you knock me into the pit, you asshole. Is it just me or does cheese make everyone... It might be lactose. Because that's part of our lactose lifestyle. Hey, thank you for the level up, Sparks, Kelly. I appreciate it. Ooh, what kind of gun is this? Oh, it's a 3-way gun. Let me save this. Tomato sauce does too. What we would call it a sawed off in the real world. This is not the arena I expected. Yeah, not exactly the arena everyone thinks it is. Hey Sakura, welcome in. This is a hidden gem on the Genesis that is very hard. Ow. Hey, another 1-up. Hey, may you kindly thank you for the 10 goats. I appreciate it. Ooh, what is that? Oh, a laser gun, sick. I think is the one that I need to kill 40 enemies for the achievement. Ow. Goes to Mashalama. I appreciate it. But how are you doing, Sakura? Hope your evening's going well. But had a lovely day. Love to hear it. I had a tiring day. Tiring day. Ow. Betty always gives me the silent but deadly ones. I gotta check your gastro. Ow. I'm exhausted too, but that goes without saying. Yeah. This is an NES game? Nope. Game Gear game, Rising. Welcome in. The good old Game Gear. I'm looking around for anything I can pick up. Ow. I think this was an indie game with retro style graphics. Nope, it's an old Game Gear game. Honestly, pretty advanced for the Game Gear, to be honest. I need some health. Any health out here? Scrolling's impressive. It is. Pretty good for a handout at a time. Yeah. Why'd I come in here? I forgot. Yeah, it would predate a GBA. This is a GBA's grandfather or uncle who it doesn't talk about. Oh, I died. Damn. This is GBA's strange uncle. Yeah. Is what Nintendo tells their family. Yeah, it is your uncle. Don't make any comments. Was gonna pass the GBA game. Yeah. It was a handheld as long as you had a stack of C batteries. I think they were C. And they drained them very quickly. Six double A's. Oh, 6 double A's. Okay. Ow. Most landfills were spent batteries from 80s and early 90s. True. It's a lot though. Call me wrong. I never owned one. I never owned a Game Gear as well. One of my friends had one, and I always used to, you know, the old thing of like your friends own something, so you always go over to their house, like, hey, let's play whatever. Can I play your Game Gear? All right, thanks. Bye. You can go now. Experience on friend's house. Season D's were more for boombox stereos. Yeah. No, we were a Nintendo household, Capsule. We had ooh. You ever do a stream of Star Trek? I haven't yet. I would do a stream of Star Tropics, but no, I haven't played it yet. Force Rage is also quite young. That's true. I'm young and old at the same time. But no, we were a Nintendo household. We had NES, SNES, N64, and then from there, we that's when we started making our way over to PlayStation. I didn't have a Genesis till I got an interest in console collection growing up. You go back days of carrying boombox on our shoulders. That got tiring. Carrying a boombox on your shoulders was like cool for like the first 15 minutes, and then afterwards you're just like, all right, I want to put this down now. Fairly obscure NES title, Legacy Tackle, totally rad. Interesting. Mood. Hey, Purple Mando, welcome in. Did you stream earlier today, Purple Mando? Ow! How was it? Radio Raheem? I do. Uh-oh. Ow. Hey, Rising, thank you for the game controller. I really appreciate it. Oh, shit. I got jumped. How much health do I have? Oh, I'm about to die. Whoops. Motherfucker, count the shits again. Played Elite Dangerous and flew for 2 hours in a straight line, literally for a coffee mug. Elite Dangerous looks like a lot of fun. It looks like one of those games that you can space out and put a podcast on for. Especially in VR. See, I'd want to play it in VR, but I also wouldn't want to get sick. But thank you for sharing the live, Rising. I really appreciate it. The Dangerous is a lot of fun, generally a very chill time. Spike Lee has a shit ton of classics, man. You really take that stuff for granted as like movie makers get older. Oh. Arcade bins where you can sit down rarely make people sick. Okay. I'm just not good with VR at all. I get motion sickness quite easily. Very more active was your mileage may vary. Yeah. I can't even like sit in the backseat of a car without getting motion sick, which is pretty messed up because I still enjoy riding roller coasters and stuff. Like I enjoy roller coasters, but I can't sit in the backseat of a car without starting to get motion sickness. Yeah, it's different motions. It's just weird. Especially since it's deep space. Weird in the same way. Hey, Shantendo, welcome in. Mike's got dizzy playing Doom 2016 and Rage 1. Well, those games you move around a lot. I can understand getting motion sickness with those games because you move around a lot and it can get like disorientating, especially if you're not used to it. Ow. How did you end up over there? I went back to Tenchu 2 controls are a little different. The Tenchu games were a lot of fun, but trying to play them nowadays is hell. Because those controls hurt. Ow. Ow. But hope you're doing well, Shantendo. We're playing some arena Maze of Death where I'm trying to figure out what I'm doing. I can't destroy that. As well, modding controls. Yeah. Modding controls definitely clouds our like judgment for like stuff back in the day. Like most FPSs. Most FPSs that aren't that didn't have twin stick movement, like GoldenEye, they feel super dated. Oh, I got full armor. They shouldn't have standard FPS controls yet. Especially like the Call of Duty games. Like the Call of Duty games definitely clouded like how we play a lot of FPS. That's why when I was going for the badge for GoldenEye, yeah, I got a few N64 badges. I have GoldenEye, the Banjo Kazooie, Goemon. I have a few N64 games. Actually, let's look at that real quick. I'll be right back. Oh, hey, Mercs. I like how you had to pull that one out, Scarlet. Let me check. Where's an N64 game? GoldenEye. L13 consoles. I have 11 N64 badges. Is GoldenEye 10 out of 10? Right now I would say it's a 7 out of 10. Modernly, 10 controls and made since time. I never questioned, but God, they suck. They absolutely do. Counter-Strike is a good one. Hey Nuki, welcome in. But yeah, I badged Mischief Makers, Daikatana, which Daikatana was a funny one. Just because the achievement set for that one was easy. GoldenEye, Star Fox 64, both really taxing badges. I think all of these were requests. Daikatana, GoldenEye, and Star Fox 64, all requests. Superman 64 was request. It was a meme. Mythical Ninja was Goemon was a request. Ocarina of Time I just wanted to do. That one was fun. Daikatana on N64, what even? It was awful. It was awful. The only thing about Daikatana on N64 is it doesn't have the AI companions because it couldn't handle them. Rugrats in Paris, the movie. I had this game when I was younger, so I badged it. Diddy Kong Racing was a fun one. The developer times were awful. Quest 64 was one that I had when I was younger that I really wanted to badge. I played Star Fox 64 like crazy. Legend of a Game it was. Sounds like an improvement. Yeah, it was. But yeah, I've badged 11 games on N64. Glover is underrated. Glover is a fun game. I just really want to get around to beating it at some point. I remember Perfect Dark was awesome. Perfect Dark was awesome. I wish I was better at it. That game is difficult. Even more difficult than GoldenEye. Quest 64 was weird. I loved it. I also admit that I still enjoy that game. Think Glover get a re-release? It did. It absolutely did. Which I find it funny that of all the games to get a re-release, Glover got one. You don't remember Sega? Yep. Play Shinobi? Not right now. I'm playing Arena Maze of Death. Ooh. Yeah, find yourself beside a disused canal. Even this area is protected. I had this game called Alex the Kid in Wonderland. Oh, I remember Alex. Wasn't Alex the Kid like Sega mascot before Sonic? I was gonna play Perfect Dark for April Fool's last year when the PC fan port released, but during testing I got lost on the first level and decided not to. All of scores. Yeah. That was the difficult thing about the N64 FPS games. Like, you get lost really quickly because everything looks the same. When I was in Excuse make you start zero checkpoints. I hated that, so I use cheats anytime. I remember GoldenEye, you had to unlock the cheats by speed running the levels. And I remember because unlocking every one of the cheats was an achievement. And I remember facility in particular being awful for unlocking all the teams. Ristar is the first time mascot. I remember Ristar being popular. Hey Mac, welcome in. Hope the rest of your stream went well. I died. Damn it. Where's my... I only have 3 lives left. I need to stop sucking. I'm good. Thanks, man. No problem. Ever played Desert Strike helicopter game? Yep, I played Desert Strike before. Was never any good at it though. Can you stop hitting me? I died again. Only have 2 lives left. I'm not making it far. Oh. Faxadu seemed like a cool NES too, and I never fully played. People were talking about Faxadu in chat not too long ago. I was like, I'll check it out. I don't know what kind of game it is, but I didn't think this game would be such a pain in the ass. We were looking through the stats earlier, Mac. Only one other person has badged this game. So we're in for it. Never had infatuation with hard games retro streamers and viewers have. It's because if it's too easy, people get bored. If it's too easy, people get bored, and if you struggle, the achievement of it is so satisfying. It's like Metal Gear meets Contra, sorta. I just thought top-down shooter on the Game Gear looks strange. How bad could it be? Hey, thank you for the follow. Really appreciate you. I was wondering how you knew about this game, Mac, because I've never heard about this game before ever in my life till you requested it. And then looking through it, I was like, where the hell did Mac find this? Like in between easy and hard game. So normal? Like a medium difficulty? Yeah, I was about to say, wouldn't that just be normal? I don't mind like playing hard difficulty once I get like used to the game and everything. Got him. Okay, that's the laser gun. All right, level 5. I tend to play most games on normal medium for the first time or first time in a decade type of thing. Yeah, if I got a challenge for sign for accomplishment, fuck that for what it was even paid to do. Do I get a real trophy? I mean, for like, I generally don't care about like retro achievement points and everything, and like my imaginary score and everything. But it does give me like a guide of like stuff to play and stuff. So I do look at retro achievements as like something for me to check out and like a goal to accomplish. I have nothing to prove. I just want to have fun and hang out with people. That is true. And like, I generally have fun just playing games and just yapping to you guys while I'm doing so. And then if I beat a game and get all the challenges and stuff done, even better. Final Fantasy Tactics 1. I need to check out Tactics. That's one of the few games that I haven't played. Doesn't mean others can do whatever they want. Like, I've met a bunch of people doing retro achievements, which has been really fun. Oh, I died because of the electric fence. Cool. Like, I know I'm not ever gonna be on the top of the retro achievement leaderboards. And I know that for sure. But I do enjoy like taking on the challenge of like doing whatever they ask. Ow. Never seen Quake on Nightmare to be chillin' restful. Chillin' restful. Jeez. That's what occurs when I see players pass up upgrades, etc. Yeah, but that's one of the things where you have to like, hey, thank you for the follow. As a reminder, all follow alerts are anonymous unless you want to say hi in the chat. Thank you so kindly. Hope you have a good rest of your evening. That's one of those things where you have to, like, if you're gonna watch someone, you have to realize they're doing their own playthrough. I don't think people are gonna quit. Retro achievements is only getting bigger nowadays. Like, a lot more people are joining retro achievements more than like people are like falling off their account. What game is this? This is called Arena Maze of Death on the Game Gear. Take that. But yeah, top 1,000 isn't a slouch when there's like 100,000 people playing games and stuff. Like, I'm definitely not taking that for granted. Plus, the one thing with retro achievements is it gets you to do challenges you would never do. Like, I would have never thought to do Super Castlevania 4 Deathless. Like, absolutely not. But getting that done was like one of the biggest accomplishments, especially in streaming. It was great. I get people who play on easy and say they want to get through it, especially understanding people other things they want to do. Yeah, definitely don't shade people for playing how they want to play. Like, everyone has their preferences, and it's all good. Ow. Ow! Stop shooting me, asshole. Options are wonderful. Yep. And I died. Oh, is that my last life? Yeah, that was my last life. That was the one thing about this game too. Once you lose all your lives, if you don't use a password, you have to go back to the beginning. Which, if you use a password, you get the password, but you don't get the lives back. So like if I enter the password, oh, it just put me back in the beginning. Okay, whatever. I can go back to the beginning. That's fine. Dude. Our game right now is Dune 2. It has no difficulty levels. You can tweak game speed, and early missions are easy, and it ramps up from there. Ooh. You know what? I really like the games that the game difficulty is entirely up to the player. Like, not something you can choose, but something you can but like you can adjust it like by how you play. It's a shame there are so many great games you never see anyone ever playing. Yeah, that's the thing about popularity and everything. Like, there's a chance that you might not see the game that you really want people to play just because it doesn't do well. Hey Roro, welcome in. This is called Arena Maze of Death. This is a Game Gear game that I was requested over on the Purple site. That's why I genuinely enjoy requests, because like mixing in requests with games that I genuinely want to play like helps keep up the feeling of like looking forward to stream. Because like requests get me to play games that I am not used to, and then playing games that I want like genuinely like helps me. Where is the extra life? Just keep seeing the same series it played over and over again because it's popular, especially with streamers. The one thing with streamers is, despite everything, we do want to get like attention and get popular. So like people will play the most standard stuff because they want to get popular and stuff. All that Zelda. You keep playing all that Zelda. Final Fantasy's unending. Hey, speaking of devil, I'm playing Final Fantasy on Friday. No, but it's one of my we're playing one of my favorites, Final Fantasy X, for the first time on stream. Beyond the Beyond is a good RPG for PS1. Ooh. What kind of game is it? I mean, it's an RPG, but who made it? I will say. One thing I like about Jank D's is he plays some shit you don't hear quite often. And that's like different streamers do stuff. Hey, Stoff, thank you for sharing the live. That's one thing with streaming. Like, everyone's different. Like, some people play some obscure stuff. Some people play, like, standard stuff. You never know. All right, there's a 1-up that I don't know how to trigger. But like, especially when I started getting into retro achievements. Oh, we got an ad. I'll get back to that. Get to that thought in a second. You guys will let me know if the ads are getting intrusive, will you? I'll be getting into Anarok Nox in a few weeks. Excited for that. I told you about it before. Awesome PC JRPG made in Texas. Yes, you did. Do you plan out one bit of obscurity? Nice. I always suck on Twitch, no matter the streamer. I was about to say, or platform. Yeah. I try to balance out ads and stuff. Because while I do like people experiencing the stream, I do while I do like people experiencing the stream and everything, getting that Twitch paycheck is also very nice. Let me figure out what I'm gonna play minutes before I go live. I was gonna say, like, my stream schedule is literally made on the fly. Like, literally every Monday when I go to when I get to work, I literally like get into work and I'm like, all right, I gotta make a stream schedule. What do I want to play? Let me look at my request list. Okay, I'm gonna play that. Or if I have a game on my mind, then I add it to the schedule. So like, my schedule is literally made like within like 30 minutes on a Monday. It's honestly quite funny. Camelot, okay. I'm familiar with Camelot. They made a bunch of games that I enjoy. Like, I know some people, all right, see ya, Muck. I know some people like plan out their stream list like way in advance, and I'm like, I don't know how you do that. Silly place, yeah. The big fun days on stream are like, especially the days where I'm like, don't know what I'm streaming, or like I'm like spontaneously streaming, like I have a day off or something and I'm like, I'll stream. Those are like the most fun, like the most frantic days, because I'm like, what do I want to play? That's when I just like decide out of nowhere. Oh, you get all of the references here, Purple Mando. All right, I gotta kill like a bunch of people with the laser gun, so I need to. Ow. Ow. All right, I have 7 lives. No outside. Okay. All right, I need to think about. Also, I like the wide variety of people that I follow on Twitch. because I could see people playing like console games, and then I could see people playing like the most obscure stuff on PC and stuff. I like the diversity. All right. Sakura, I know you follow like a bunch of like excellent streamers and stuff. Tabletop art, music, so much beyond video games. Same. Even stuff that I wouldn't normally play myself. I like to see. Very large follow list. I think I do. I don't know what's large. I did the 2K wall sooner or later. Oh, that's large. Okay. I don't know if I follow 2K, but I have no idea how many people I follow. Oh shit. Okay, I gotta get the kills with the laser rifle, so I need to get these. Should I just farm? Till I get the achievement. Ow. Still have 7 lives, okay. Wasn't there a thing here? Or am I tripping? I don't remember. Nope, there's nothing out here. There's an achievement for getting 9 lives, so I need to like be careful with my follows and stuff. Oh yeah, I'm in the right place. I hate how these guys respawn. Like, please go away. Uh-oh. Excuse me. Okay. Don't fall in the pit. For the love of God. Ow! That hurt. Is that extra life? No. Grenades. Health. Thank you. Nope, ain't going there yet. Energy. Oh. That. Got him. Yay. And I got full energy. Let's go. How did I choose wrong there? That was close. Yeah, get out of here. Grenades and a shield. I'll take both of these. Ow.
Bunker down. We are now being raided.
Hey, we're being raided. Lungy, thank you so much for the raid. Hello, raiders. Hello. Game Boy, thank you for coming in. Julio, welcome in. Hey, Plungy, hope you're doing well. In case you guys are new here, my name is Sleepyhead Dre. I'm a retro content creator, streamer, and all-around retro degenerate. Today, we are playing a game called Arena Maze of Death on the Game Gear. It's an isometric shooter that I got requested. So here I am playing it and trying to get all the achievements in it. Plungy, how was your stream? What were you playing? Plunger left as I joined. It be like that sometimes, where like the person you're joining is like raiding out at the same time. And you're like, oh well, guess I'm joining in. Hehehe. Never heard of it? I never heard of it either. I'm trying to get the hang of it. Right now, it's kind of kicking my tail in. But yes, Raiders. This looks good. This is actually a really good looking game. Bit of DuckTales, but not watching 2 episodes of Gladiators. Oh, ooh, nice. I used to love that show, unironically. I used to always want to go on it, but I know now if I go on like the American version, my legs would explode. Like I've already have had multiple surgeries on my knee for rugby related injuries. I know if I ever got in the Gladiator show, my body would just cease to exist now. Like, I'm washed. I can't do it anymore. I would just die in the first event. But like, it looks so fun though. It really does look like a lot of fun. Despite like the American version was a lot more brutal than ours, especially the first series. Ooh, man. I don't think I'd want to whoops. Mess with a guy named after an explosion. But Plungy, thank you so much for the raid. If you guys got to head out, I definitely understand. I hope you have a good rest of your evening. If you're sticking with me, don't be afraid to follow. We'll be playing this for the rest of the night. Well, trying to discover how we play this and everything. Speaking of, you talking about your knee injury the other night, made my knee flare up again, so thanks for that. No problem, man. Us fellow knee troublers always got to stick together. So when one of us goes down, or all of us go down, literally, because we're all gonna fall. Ow. It's early o'clock for me. But have a great stream, matey. Take care of all. Have a good night, Plunger. Thank you. Thank you for the raid and thinking of me. Oh. Why are you missing? I don't have enough health for this. Ow. Oh no, I drowned. Damn it. I drowned. Like a rat, too. I think this game only has like 16 levels. But from what I remember when we last played this, these levels take forever. Hello? Oh, right there. Oh, whoops. Was I supposed to be on that? There we go. Oh. The turret's coming out of nowhere. Pissed me off. Fuck. I got murdered. I should have threw a grenade at him. I don't know why I was going in commando. Eat this. All right, stage 5, and we get a password. And I died almost immediately. Okay, I had to think if there was like something there. Nope, there's nothing there. Grenades though. Cage is the fence is the cage. The fence is electrified, so I'm trying to be careful so I don't run into it.
Do you need me to summon 6 men in speedos so they can wrap around each other to become a mech?
Yes, absolutely. Hey, Nicholas. It sounds like Choa and Nikki. An upcoming game called Showa American Story. Sounds perfect. We need more of that in Gundam. Ooh, done. Gonna post a lot of Japanese guys and zombies run them up. Of course, it's the Japanese fault. Ow. Sounds like a weird game. But I have nothing against weird games. Weird games keep the world going around. Uh-oh. How much health do I have left? Okay. Oh. Ow. Great. The respawning is awful. Seems like they're not even gone for long before comes back almost immediately. Ooh, this. You can exercise in a game, but with your character's face censored. Oh god. Ah! Got fired on almost immediately. Oh shit. I was far enough away from there. What are you talking about? All right, stage 6. Dropping down a manhole in front of you leads to a cavern area used by Astronet for storage. We believe that you will be able to advance quite a way through these caverns. Okay. Take the health, and I will take grenades. So remember, there's health here. And there's health there. Good to know. I've already gotten hurt. Excellent. We got monsters. Ew. Mutants. Ow. Laser? Laser. Yeah. Oh. Wait, does that say I only have... Okay, I have 3 lives left. I was about to say, did that say I only have 1 life left? Are you kidding me? Oh, I have to activate something. Do 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 do. Aha! Got 40 kills with the laser rifle. Let's go. Got him. How much health do I have? Okay. I'm going back. I'm going back. I got health I need to get. Shield. Thank you. Full health and full shield. Let's go. Ow. I don't know why I did that like right close to the thing. Okay, something I gotta activate. Got him. All right. Okay, now the sky's falling. Cool. I think they've mostly been like just collecting stuff and then like finding like secret one-ups and stuff. And like weapon stuff. I don't think we've gotten to the nitty-gritty yet, but it's looking good. Okay, I can go through there. Anything down here? No. Ah! You came out of nowhere. All right, next level. This is level 7, I think. Having it larger than we expected. You should be able to get even your way through this area. Good luck. All right. Did you know, just watching Trey's an achievement in himself, worth 69 points and 420 on hardcore mode if you're whatever. That is true. Even just watching my stream is worth a lot of points. Hey, Snurds, welcome in. Hope you're doing well. Now, if only they would recognize my genius on the retro achievement boards. Ow. Ooh, what is this? Laser. I go bzzz. I go bzzz. I hit you with my laser. Bzzz. I didn't realize you've been streaming for a while. Yeah, I've been streaming since 2020. Capsule. And I know it's 2020 because that's when I got bored enough to finally partake in streaming. I was like, come August, this will be my 6th year streaming. I'm old out here. Not too old, because there's people who have been streaming since like the 2010s. Which I kind of wish I got into streaming a lot sooner than I did, to be honest. Yeah. How did I take damage and you weren't even spawned in yet? Get out of here. Ow. Fucking spikes. But you're here now, and for that, we thank you. And I appreciate you, everyone who wants to watch me. Appreciate you, Kelly. I appreciate anyone in chat right now. Like, because playing these games would be a lot more dull if I didn't have people to, like, yap with while I'm playing them. I don't like yapping too much, but still, you know. It does make playing the game a lot smoother, especially games that I have no idea what I'm doing. Ow. Sir, please go away. How many grenades do I have? 49. Right. Let me start using some of these. What the hell is that? Oh. Like that. Are those robot aliens, monsters, and robots? Yep. All of the above. Very diverse game, I will say. Can't get through there. Got him. Nothing here, I don't think. Nope, can't get through there. Oh, there's a door right there. Oh. Oh, it's a laser. Okay. Still can't go through this door. Ooh. More bullets. I can't do maps like this. I have a terrible memory. I'll be left for dead. That's what I'm like getting worried about now, because this map is like very big and I'm kind of getting intimidated, but at the same time I'm like, I'll be fine. I'll wander my way around until we get it. But I'm also very afraid. Team of Farming, did you finish DuckTales? No, I haven't finished DuckTales. I'll get back around to DuckTales soon. I'm doing a request right now. Hey, Donkey Kong, thank you for the 15 GGs. This one might be an 80-hour badge. It might be, honestly. Okay, I can finally go through this door. Ow. How many health do I have? Fuck, I'm about to die. Ooh, a warp path. Don't. Ow. Yeah, I hit that switch. Don't know what that does for me though. And I died. Fuck. Nothing here. Nope. Let me go back to the warp and see if there's anything that I missed. I don't know you. There's a switch. A door must have opened up somewhere. I just don't know where. Nope. Fuck off. don't see anything different. Oh, out of ammo. Wow, just ripped through the tension with a fart. Hey, wild man, welcome in. Back here. This game was janky as hell. Honestly, not too janky. It's... Oh. Ow. Oh, okay. That was the exit. Okay, cool. No, Wild Man was just trying to gas you up. Hilarious. Titan, your only way to escape is through the sewer network. Get ready. Hey, thank you for the start. That's a cute animation. Thank you for the star writer, Kelly. I appreciate it. Is it actually a video game without a sewer level? Bro. Oh, you respawn almost immediately. What's the point in killing you then? I mean, developers wouldn't be lazy now, would they? No. Oh, bullshit. I lost a life to that. I need to get some of these old ass gifts out of here. GamerCat 25 and October Pumpkin. No, they're not. TikTok is also very lazy about recycling stuff while getting some of this older stuff out of here. Yeah. Oh, shit. Oh, you son of a bitch. Was that my last life, too? Game over. Fuck you. Can I enter in a password? I didn't even remember the password, so I have to start from the beginning. Well, that sucks. I didn't record the password. I guess I should do that next time. Well, balls. All right, I guess I'll be right back. I'm gonna run to the bathroom really quickly, and then we'll get started anew. Okay. Hello. I'm back. I'm gonna give you a code. I'm gonna give you a code every 4 stages. I got a code the 4th stage, but I just skipped right past it. That's fine. I'll start from the beginning. Let me look at some of the achievements for this. Flamethrower, ion cannon. Trigger 250 switches. Have 9 lives. No password. Points. Room stores under 10 minutes. Ew. I'm responding. Collect all items. Clear all barrels and finish the level. All of these looks gross. Secret 1-ups? Where the fuck are these secret 1-ups? Ew. This looks disgusting. Beat in 30 minutes. And also respawning enemies. Oh no, there's more stages. There's 20 stages. Okay. Beat the game without using a password. Beat on the system on hard difficulty. Destroy us from the defense system. Passing through no more than 875 rooms. Ew. Disgusting. Ugh. I'm gonna at least try and beat the game. Can you stop shooting me? God damn it. I think the hardest thing about this game is like some of the length of these levels. Brutal. All right. Stage 2. Look at his dodging. So good at games. Yeah. Blasting them all. This. Kind of went up like that too. I ran right. Damn it. Fuck, what's my health at? Oh, I'm about to die. Damn it. Apparently, the Genesis version was in development at the same time as the Sega Game Gear version, but they were in the Game Gear version. Huh. I wonder why. I feel like they would get more sales if it's on Genesis. Like, because Genesis has a bigger install base than the Game Gear, right? I need some help. Oh. Ah. All right. Stage 3. I don't even have any grenades. Usually I have grenades by this point. That. And I fell. I hate that when you fall and stuff, you lose a life. I kind of want to reset. Yeah, let's reset. Let's start over. I already lost 2 lives when I wasn't supposed to. Stop. Speed on past this. And I died again. Damn it. Stop dying. Scrub. That's a you respawn. Pretty sure. There's no use killing you. Damage from you. So I can pick this up. Excuse me. So, wait, I need to go into the last room in order for the live to trigger. I think. There we are. Hi, Baron. Happy Tuesday to you. Hopefully you're doing well tonight. Ow. I got shot. An early day, so I want to lie down and lurk. Just want to say what's up. I appreciate it, Darren. Thank you so much for hanging out. Get you some rest. I know today was probably taxing. I'll say it was taxing for me too. So I completely understand. How much health do I have left? No. Mm, mm, mm. Welcome back, Mark. Let me try exploring every door and then come back here. I can't say for sure, Mock. Yet. I think I need to get like a few more. Get into it a little more. For an achievement set, hell no. But as for like a game, I'm not sure yet. That's the exit, but I want to see if there's anything that spawns over here. Now that I've been in every room. It'd be fun on a family road trip, but then again, what do we have those again? Oh, look at all this shit. Hey, I got an achievement for it too. This will be fun in a family road trip, but then again, when we have those again, yeah. That's true. Okay, this is good to know. Guess we're flying somewhere. Yeah. Ow. Like, I just don't. I don't know any kid that'd be patient to beat this all the way through. Imagine someone busting out a Game Gear on a plane like it's 1992. Nowadays, no. They're more than likely to think that's a bomb. You pull out a Game Gear on a plane, TSA would just gonna tackle you. No questions asked. Sir, what is this? All right, got the achievement. We can proceed on. Is somebody older than the security? Probably. There's the grenades I was looking for. Damn. Got him. All right. Ow. But fucking finally. Get out of here. And another shield. Let's go. All right, we're doing really good this run around. Let me not fall in a hole and jinx it. Ooh, that was close. All right. Stage 4. How much health do I have left? Because I got hit multiple times directly to the face. And this guy's gonna kick my ass. Yep. I need some health. 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 Got health over here? Oh, bullshit! I drowned on dry land. That was some bullshit. That was some poppycock. Excuse my language. Hey, thank you, Tommy. It does look pretty cool, Monteverde. It's just hard. How are you doing? Welcome in. No swimming on the job, sir. The problem was I was swimming on dry land, and I don't know how the fuck that happened. All right, let me record this password. It's pretty brutal, Monteverde. If I say so myself. And it's not just me complaining because, you know, it's a request by attempting to do it all. We were talking about that earlier, Monteverde, how this looks better than some GBA games. Reminds me of Battle Network. Yeah, because of the isometric gameplay and everything. It's just sort of monotonous, if I say so myself. Man's biggest downfall is 100 powers in a day. True. It needed the power from somewhere. No. Ah, damn it. I died. I had a retro art working last night and I played some Super Ghouls because of you. I saw you followed me. Welcome in, Matt. Hope you're doing well. I should be following back. If I didn't already, still can't beat the first level. It's hard if you're not used to it. These batteries, I don't remember exactly how much. It only lasted for like 6 hours. It was AA. We were talking about that earlier. What, like, because we thought it was C batteries at first. Moving while jumping is wonky. It sure is. And we loved it that way. Super scope. What about the super scope? No. Thought it was a, oh no, we were talking about the Game Gear in this game. The Super Scope was also a battery drainer. And I died again. Cool. I need a new sight for my Super Scope mod for the battery these days. There's a mod for like most like any classic NES accessories, which is really cool. So you can play it on modern stuff. Sega was indeed in Duracell's pocket. Still going. Y'all remember those battery commercials with the Energizer Bunny? Or is the battery on a bunny? On its back. Still going. Mandela effect was on his legs now. Nope, it was on his back. Well, about that time, we gotta pass over tonight. All right, Kelly. Thank you so much for hanging out, and thank you so much for the gifts. I really appreciate it. Hope we have a good rest and have a good, even better Wednesday. What's going on? Break from Ghouls and Ghosts. I beat Ghouls and Ghosts and got all the achievements in it, Anthony. So we're done with it. This is another request that I'm taking on. I missed it? No. I'll be posting some of the videos from Ghouls and Ghosts. I just gotta upload the VODs as well. No! Damn it. Congrats on completing. Thank you. Can you stop hitting me? My Lord. I was gonna get engaged at one point. I was like 14. My friends talked me out of it. He gave all valid points. I could justify it. And your friend was right. Besides, now that it's increased in value because of rarity, there is no reason to own an N-Gage. Absolutely not. The history on it is cool. It is. The console that holds like a taco. Yep. The one where you had to take out the battery in order to change games. It was excellent design, excellent. Chef's kiss. But yeah, didn't engage. We thought it was so cool for 5 minutes. I'm glad y'all thought it was cool for 5 minutes. The one thing about the N-Gage is it had a really good library of games. Not all of them played well, but it had a very decent library of games. It's not as bad as like the Gizmondo or something, but the N-Gage, yeah. Yeah, I did have advanced graphics because I had a Metal Gear Solid game on there. It was a port, but it was cool looking. Blackwell? I can't say I'm familiar. Where the N-Gage was popular. Yeah, that was ages ago. Very good setup on fairly modern but great retro vibes. Interesting. Family friend had a Neo Geo Pocket when it came out. Ooh. When good games where each game you mainly investigates raising the ghosts of the ghosts by making them realize they're dead. That sounds like Ghost Trick, sort of. It was a game on a DS. And I say it out loud, it was a while ago. Was. Yeah. 20 to 21 years ago was a very long time. That's someone being birthed and being able to drink. I would love a Neo Geo Pocket now, honestly, though. Point Click Adventure. Yeah. It's just the premise remind me of it. That was 2003. That was only like 7 or 8 years ago. I got some bad news for you. John Romero and Tom Hall ported Red Faction to N-Gage. Really? Also Lil Romero. I thought this was Super Mario RPG. Oh, because of the isometric graphics? No, it's not. Something different, Appalachia. Oh, this one open over down here. Reminds me of Marble Madness, the game that sends down a path. What kind of path does it send you down? Is it a path of violence? Dude, when we were at your wedding, and the one guy gave a speech talking about you guys graduating college 10 years ago. That blew my mind. I'm used to high school being 10 years ago, not college. Yeah. It's almost been 10 years since I graduated, and that makes me very sad. Not exactly sad, because I've been doing much better since I graduated. Plus, college was a time, let me tell you. It just made me realize how quickly time has passed. A decade, Jesus. Woof. Time is scary. Go my class now for real. The semester's passing fast. Oh, I'm so sorry, Appalachia. I know those feelings. I definitely know those feelings of like the semester going. Then you have midterms coming up. Oh, worse. Worse. Those post Ion Storm era. He spent about 15 years in the mobile space before mobile games were really a thing. True. And now you're on Twitch. You've been watching Play and Watch. Yep. Welcome here to Matt. That looks fun. Playing Skeleton Crew on Genesis now. I remember seeing stuff on Skeleton Crew. Hey, Scabby. Welcome in. Hope you're doing well tonight. Organic chemistry. Ugh, Orgo. No, I'm so sorry. I like your attitude, though. In my mid-40s. Some friends of mine from my school days have adult children. And just when you say it, I'm getting attacked by a little Frenchie. Say hi. You say hi? Little Frito smelling baby.
Okay. Taking it too far now.
You do smell like Fritos.
You're taking it too far.
This baby smells like corn chips.
Oh, that's it. It's very nice.
Say, don't you smell like corn chips?
It does not smell like corn chips. No, Mac. No corn chip. I say my baby smell like corn chip.
Like sticking your nose in a bag of Fritos.
I love the smell of my baby.
Good night. Good night, night. Go sleep with mommy. Go sleep with mommy. Like getting scratched both angles. No lie, the most intense class right now is stats. Stats was difficult for me. It wasn't too bad, just because I was doing like multivariate calc by that point, but it was annoying. A lot of most intense class. He's like, no, pass controller. Oh man, let me show you how it's done. She would she'd probably beat this game. Something about that. Take this with a grain of salt. So you could have a yeast infection in her paws. Yeah. That's why we gotta stop her from licking her paws.
I can't read none of that shit. I need eyeballs. Mine's good.
I like how you're doing that and you're not even on camera.
I'm not great.
Alright.
Tell
Give
me,
her-
yes,
your
come back to
mommy.
your mommy.
Say night night, everyone. Say night night, everyone. Now she's being cradled like a baby. Morte Verde says hi. Morte Verde says hi.
Hi!
Ow. I died again.
Hey.
Can't. This game's hard. Is a baby. All dogs and cats are babies. More than her, yeah. Ow! Stop blowing me up. Pretty sure that's science. But I got riot police in the underground facility. I have no idea. This game's setting confuses me, to be honest. This will be Contra in 1990. True. Ended up getting Bonton chicken yesterday because of their stream yesterday or the day before. Yeah, it was yesterday. Fuck, I want Bonchon. Bonchon's so good. Especially now, like, even if you don't eat at the restaurant, you can just toss it in an air fryer and it's just as good. $16 for a 16 wing, 3 drum meal. Not the worst. Bonchon mentioned? Yes, Lemon. Bonchon is one of the most tasty places. Oh. That was pretty good compared to normal prices. Yeah. Like, it's not fast food, but close enough. All right. We made it back to our PR. Oh, you respawn. Cool. Ow! Fuck! When did I beat Ghouls and Ghosts? I beat it yesterday. I'll be posting a video on that relatively soon. Yeah, the enemy respawn rate is very bullshit. How many lives do I have left? 2. All right. Kind of reminds me of Gauntlet. Yeah, it's because of the isometric view. It's kind of cool, especially since it's a Game Gear game. Hey Deke, welcome in. Hope you're doing well. Lizard needs food badly. Fuck, I want to play multiplayer Gauntlet, man. But only Gauntlet that's available online is like the bad one. All right, don't want to go back to work tomorrow? Me either. I feel you there, Deke. Gauntlet Legends for the 64 is my shit. I love Legends and Dark Legacy. Want to put a Dreamcast? So good. Yeah, Legends. Like, I think we can play. I could play it like Parsec. See if we can get like a bunch of people in and play the GameCube one on Dolphin. Fucking hell. I wanted to go back to some Gauntlet Legends. It's so good. Legends was on my local bowling alley. I had Dark Legacy at my movie theater. I don't remember much about it, but I remember a character unlocked the Dragonfly after leveling up. Yeah. That was your companion. Your familiar thing. I remember that. Hey, Bad Fusty, welcome in. House of Dead was in my local theater. Nice. House of Dead was also a good time. That Area 51 was a good one. Played a ton of Hydro Thunder in Area 51. Yeah. Area 51 was everywhere. How's this one treating you? It's beating my ass. It's beating my ass. I'm not so sure that I'm gonna badge this one just because it is rough. Hey Royal Weirdo, welcome in. Hopefully you're having a good evening. Never played a Game Gear game before. There's some gems to this. Did they drain you? Same. I completely understand. You read guys the prep for these? No. I just do it all natural. Take it as it comes in. New Moon problems, yeah. Game Gear Shinobi games are fire. That's what I've heard. I don't have any of the keys here. How much health do I have? Remember Game Gear taking so many batteries? It would. I mean, it did. Deke, I saw you try this game, and I saw when I saw that you barely got any of the achievements, I was like, uh-oh, I'm in trouble. Because only one person has badged this game, and that like threw me off. I was like, oh no, this is probably gonna be a bad, really, really bad. All I know is there was a Tails game on Sonic the Game Gear. There sure was. They had some decent Sonic games on Game Gear. Definitely a rough one. Next time I'm playing, I need to make a map. I completely understand. Some of these levels are complete labyrinths. These are map questless directions. When I already said has 0 masteries. Ew. Those are always the ones where I'm like, well, first I look at the player count, because sometimes it's just no one played it. But if I look at a game and there's like 0 or 1 mastery, I'm just like, ooh, that's disgusting. Sonic Knuckles on Game Gear. No, I don't think so. Guess that's why it's called Maze of Death. Got a funny guy. Beat the game on hard, no depths is gonna be the end of me if I get back to it. Yeah. Hey, thank you for the lurk, Royal Reader. Appreciate it. Oh, God damn it. Game over. Damn it. All right, I'm gonna run to the bathroom really quickly and go scream. I'm gonna decide if I want to use passwords or I want to just do it all natural and just go from the beginning again just so I learn better. But I will be right back, everyone. Enjoy the YouTube stuff in the meantime. The old guard of hard, the cream of extreme, the rough of the tough. Oh, whatever. Contra was released first on the arcade in 1987 and released for the NES in 1988, both by Konami. One of the standards of the run and gun genre, you control Bill Riser and Lance Bean in 2-player mode as they run across the screen, gunning down any enemy alien soldiers or alien threat alike. You can run, jump, and fire your gun, and that's it, barring getting different power-ups from pickups. All of the enemies will be on you like white on rice with bullets, or just running into you, which will both cause instant death. You only get a few lives and a few continues, so you have to be utterly careful with how you play and try not to fall in any pits along the way. At the end of each level is a boss which will eat lives if you aren't careful, and you are on to the next level, which is usually a Fox 3D base assault stage, where you must start looking out for bullets in a new dimension. All of these levels are difficult, and combined with the limited amount of grace the game gives you for mistakes, makes this punishingly hard. Now, there's something I should probably address. A lot of people disregard the difficulty of this game because of the widely known Konami code, which gives you 30 lives instead of 3. At that, I say, get good and play the game without it and see if you really want to make that argument. Yes, scrubs. Alright, Castlevania 1 wasn't exactly an easy game, and although some people were disappointed with the way Castlevania 2 was handled, it was still a moderately difficult experience. So with a return to form for Castlevania 3, how did they handle the opposition? Easy! They turned it up to 11 and then broke the lever. Castlevania 3, Dracula's Curse, was released initially for the NES in 1989 by Konami. A prequel to the previous 2 games, instead of controlling Simon Belmont, we throw it to the past to control his ancestor, Trevor Belmont, who is vampire hunting in the 15th century. He's not alone, however. This game introduces companions that Trevor can meet along the way and join him on his cause. Each have their own special abilities that can be used during gameplay. As they and Simon switch out in the level on the fly, the only one can accompany him at a time. Castlevania 3 also introduces branching paths that can affect what levels are played and potentially what ending can be achieved. You know what else it introduces? Pain, sorrow, and an infinite amount of death. I don't know what in particular tips this game over the edge, be it the additional stages, more difficult enemies, and a punishingly amount of instant death pits, but they all combine to make a fun, yet torturous experience even more treacherous. Getting to Dracula would be a hell of an accomplishment by itself, but then he comes to stomp the rest of your hope out. This Castlevania adventure should be experienced by all, but only the most dedicated should tough it out to the very end. Double Dragon 3: The Sacred Stones was released on the NES in 1991 and was developed as a parallel project to the arcade Double Dragon 3, which it differs from, by Technos Japan. A second sequel to the console beat-em-up genre original Double Dragon. You control Bimmy and Jimmy Lee across the world, beating up dudes, gaining allies, and overall just raising a ruckus. Standard stuff, right? So what would make this game in particular hard even compared to its predecessors? Well, the Sacred Stones decides to emulate real life by having only one life. Yes, one life, no continues, you die, you die. Yes, if you recruit additional teammates, you can switch to them, but the same rules apply. This tweak in gameplay really puts the pressure on the player to not make mistakes, as you don't have a safety cushion anymore to save you. It seems like the enemies know this as well, as they will go for any way to take you out. Cheapness be damned. This is an absolutely brutal affair that will keep players on their toes until they inevitably fall into yet another pit. But throw yourself at this game enough and soon you'll be able to claim the title of Double Dragon Master. Fester's Quest was released on the NES in 1989 by Sunsoft. Based upon the characters of the Addams Family franchise, you control Uncle Fester, the wild card of the family, as he takes his gun to the streets to assault all the alien scum who abducted all the residents of the town in which the Addams Family lives. They didn't get the family though, because of course they didn't. This game is a primarily top-down shooter, with Fester able to use his gun to eliminate all the weird monsters that stand in his way, very slowly. Seriously, Fester takes his sweet time to mosey all down the street. Anyway, defeated enemies drops various goodies such as keys, light bulbs, TNT, and even different weapons that Fester can use to shoot the baddies. You only get 2 life hits at the start, after which you get booted back to the menu. You get a continue option if you don't immediately accidentally hit start, at which case you start at the beginning like before, though you get to keep your current gun and items you've collected. You patrol the town, going in a dark sewer, meeting family members in buildings who will give you stuff, when you basically find a first-person adventure game in your Fester's Quest. Seriously, you navigate around a 3D maze getting items and finding your way out to either a boss or the way out. And these bosses do not mess around, especially with Flatfoot Fester walking about. If Fester could move faster than a snail's pace, it wouldn't be as difficult, but as it stands, Fester's Quest is one of the most frustrating games on the console. The Immortal was released initially in 1990 for the Apple II GS and subsequently ported to the NES in the same year by Electronic Arts. An isometric dungeon crawler, you control a random old wizard as he ventures through the depths of the labyrinth to find his master, the wizard Mortimer, who is called for help. Along the way, the wizard meets many allies and various monster enemies that he must defeat to move forward, both in a third-person view shooting magic from his staff, and in a close-up one-on-one combat mode in which the character starts swinging around a sword. Adventuring around the dungeon is a miserable experience, with traps, pits, and enemies all about. There are even obstacles that can kill the player instantly and not be immediately apparent. Yeah, you have a fireball spell on the overworld, but will a fireball stop a monster Sarlacc from eating you from below? The combat mode is simpler in concept, but it really feels like you're hitting buttons at random to play Rock'em Sock'em Robots against random goblins who want a piece of you. Add in puzzle solving, item gathering, and a general sense of where am I going, and you have an adventurous experience to hell in a handbasket. It wouldn't be too bad in gameplay if it wasn't for the overworld traps that quickly drain your health, and then the sudden death traps that ignore everything and just take a life. You have limited lives, by the way, which will kick you back to the title screen when you fuck up too much. There is a password system, but good luck getting far enough to get a password. Dungeon crawling is already not an easy genre to get into, but the Immortal takes that and throws some extra chaos in just for fun. Now, almost all of these games I described before, while hard, are actual games. Dragon's Lair on the NES is barely a game, and not even a fun one at that. Dragon's Lair was released first in arcades, then ported to the NES in 1990 by Motive Time and CSG ImageSoft. I say ported very loosely, as Dragon's Lair in the arcade was a beautifully drawn cinematic reaction simulator game with art by Don Bluth, and Dragon's Lair on the NES is a washed out platformer that basically requires you to die to learn how to progress. You may think that's similar enough, but there's a big difference. In the arcade, you get an opportunity to continue on in the game if your reaction speed is quick enough, with the directions flashing on screen giving you just enough time to make a quick move. In the NES game, you are basically thrown to the wolves with obstacles that you couldn't have possibly known about ahead of time if you were playing blind. The stiffness of your hero, Dirk the Daring, makes it almost impossible to be able to avoid obstacles that you can't see coming at least 3 seconds ahead of time. What makes this more infuriating is almost everything kills you in one hit, including pits, projectiles, the door in the first area. Only thing Dirk can withstand is getting hit by bats, and that just takes off a small amount of your health bar. Yeah, you have a health bar, surprisingly. All of this is combined with a small amount of lives to equal a frustratingly hard game that, on top of annoying you, just isn't very fun. You would be well within your right to just avoid this one completely. It just isn't worth it. Have any other games that causes major heart palpitations? Leave them in the comments below. Thank you. Be sure to subscribe to the channel and have a good one. NES Hard wasn't just a phrase, it was standard for most games that came out during the era, unless, you're playing a Sesame Street game or something. Even Super Mario Bros., the most basic of basic NES games, is harder than you remember it being. And if you can't beat Super Mario Bros. In one sitting, what chance do you have against these super heavyweights? The following games are absolutely notorious for being frustratingly difficult, and it isn't limited to just these. There are loads of games on the console that can cause controller breaking rage. In no particular order, here are 10 of the hardest NES games. Battletoads was released on the NES in 1991 by Rare and was ported to the Genesis, Game Gear, and Amiga consoles. A, let's say, difficult beat 'em up. You control the Toads Rash and Zitz as they hope to save their brother Pimple and their friend Princess Angelica from the clutches of the Dark Queen. And by clutches, I mean through levels after level of crew obstacles stacked against you from the start. Rash and Zitz can defend themselves just fine with super exaggerated attacks and the use of weapons that can be dropped by enemies. That's not a problem. The problems come in once you get past the first level. If it isn't the enemies, it's the platforming. If it isn't the platforming, it's the turbo bike sections. These stages in particular will weed out most of the casual players, as trying to navigate through the quick approaching walls and pits is way more trouble than you think it is. And on top of that, that's just the third level. There's loads more torture waiting in the wings for you. The game itself and its mechanics are simple, which only compounds the frustration when you inevitably get stuck at a point that drains you until you game over. And with limited lives and continues, it's more likely you're starting over sooner than later. The Adventures of Bayou Billy was released in 1989 by Konami, a hybrid beat-em-up driving and shooting gallery game, all of which will actually beat the piss out of you. I'm not lying about that. Every enemy is so damn hard. Why does it take so long for enemies to die? Why can they drain my health in such a short amount of time? This is the first level. Do I really suck at video games? It cannot be overstated how difficult this game is, starting with the beat-em-up portions. You control Billy, as he's on a journey to save his girlfriend from this rich bastard instead of, calling the police. And yeah, enemies will mess you up very quickly, whether from fists to weapons or even damn crocodiles. This is one of the absolute hardest beat 'em ups you'll come across. And guess what? That's not it. The shooting stages you can use a zapper for, but even in their best days they were unreliable. So what the hell do you think they're going to do now? Better break that controller instead, trying to move a cursor across the screen. And how do you think the driving stages perform of all the other things in this game? Getting shot off the road has never been so easy. Honestly, one section of this game would be enough, but all of these combined together in some kind of unholy fusion makes an absolutely unfriendly grind to get through. Blaster Master is a good game. I have to preface this with that, just so you know this game is well liked, and that will also spit on you. Blaster Master was released on the NES in 1988 by Sunsoft, a hybrid run and gun and platformer. You control Jason, a random guy who, after chasing his pet frog down the drain, happens upon a tank called Sophia III and is then tasked with finding his now radioactive frog among the mutants inhabiting the underground and take out their mutant leader. Of course, this plot is completely different from the original Japanese version, but whatever, we are here to talk about how difficult this game turns out to be. You shift between two gameplay modes. First, with Jason controlling Sophia and platforming in a 2D space. Sophia is a very mobile tank, being able to move, jump, and shoot in 3 directions with either the standard cannon or the special pickup weapons that can be gained from enemies. Jason can get out of the tank if needed, but it is generally unrecommended due to the fact Jason can be smeared into the dirt quickly. It is required, however, when you come across small entrances which lead to the second gameplay mode, where you control Jason in a top-down shooter, where he must slowly walk around and shoot the various mutants coming for him. Both of these situations present their own difficulty issues, but both share that your health will rapidly get drained, mainly due to platforming and stubborn enemies in the tank and projectiles from mutants out of it. Compounded with a limited amount of lives and continues, and no saving a password for 8 levels, you have yourself a difficult game that will